Hey replay, hello YouTube. If you are watching this on YouTube, it has been edited because I'm recording this live on Facebook. So when you come in, say hello. And I'm going to start today with sharing a little bit about my testimony with CBD. And then I'm going to go and share something I don't talk enough about. And I'm going to share with you about the business. I'm going to share with you why I joined the business part of it, what I do, how much money I make, and what sets our Hempworx company apart from other businesses that you could start and promote their products. So stick around. First, we're going to start with this testimony. If you're watching replay, say hello. Or if you join me, say hello. All right, so my testimony, you guys, first off, you need to know I am not a medical professional, obviously, not a doctor. So if you have any health questions, concerns, things like that, you always want to go back to your doctor. And the things I'm going to share with you are personal stories. And these are personal thoughts and opinions. And CBD is a supplement. It is not FDA approved. Is not a medication, okay? So we covered that. The second thing I want to tell you guys, I don't have it to read, but it is an income disclaimer. So I am going to talk to you guys about money, how much money I make. I have written down here how much I made the first month, the second month, and then I'm going to tell you guys how much I made in month 13, which is insane. So stick around for that. So I think I'm supposed to say though, like income's not guaranteed. All that good stuff. I will put the full thing in the comments for you guys. So here's my story. Hey, Lisa, Deborah, Vanessa, thank you for saying hello. Real quick, guys, my spine is messed up. So without using a medical term, my spine curves. So it's straight and then there's a bend in it and then it maybe is straight again. I don't know. It really hurts. So you guys, I also have a condition where my disc in my spine deteriorate faster. So I've also had conditions where it's so hard to describe these without medical terms, where I'm sad, I didn't want to get out of bed, I didn't want to leave my house because maybe I was a little stressed. So yeah, typical things, that I think a lot of us have, maybe not a curved spine, but back pain, inflammation, things like that in our body. I was up to 250 pounds. I was freaking miserable. So no motivation. I would wake up in the morning in pain. I would have my husband get my opiate pain pills. He would literally bring them to my bed. I would take them, I would let them set in, and then I would crawl up out of bed at 248 pounds. And, it was no life to live. I did lose 50 pounds before I started taking CBD. The thing that I was having though is with the pain pills, I was just masking the pain. So I would then go work out and then be in more pain because nothing ever solved the issue. Okay. So I did lose 50 pounds before I started the CBD. I want to tell people that, this past year I lost another like 75 pounds. So doing good there. But I was spending $300 a month on the chiropractor, another $300 plus on medications. So I was getting opioid Loratabs. I was also getting Xanax and a thyroid medication, a blood sugar medication, and a medication that is lithium that people take at night when they maybe have flashbacks and things like that, night terrors. So I was taking all of that. So summer 2016, I tried CBD for the first time. The brand that I tried didn't help really that much. And if you've seen brand comparisons, you know why. There was all kinds of crap in it. And I started really researching and being like, why isn't this working the way that my friend's is working? She has these great results. Well, I found out why it wasn't working. And I came up with this like checklist of things I wanted in a good CBD. Because I had, been in the cannabis community for so long as an active part of NORML, and on the ground working to reform marijuana laws, that when CBD and the whole hemp thing came about, a couple years ago, it just wasn't something that really got a whole lot of attention immediately. So when it really did, and like in the last year or two, I was like, okay, like I need to see what's happening. So the only oil that passed this checklist was the product that I use now. And mainly the reason why is the ingredients. So whenever I started looking at what I was taking, and it had like 13, I think it had like 13 ingredients in it, and CBD wasn't even listed. And also the oil was clear. And then I looked at the label my friend sent me, and it said this came from Kentucky grown hemp. It was CO2 extracted and literally only has the CBD and then the carrier. And the carrier is from the plant too. I was like, okay, maybe I should try that. So I did, and within 3 days of using it, I noticed a significant change in my body. And I was writing notes every night, how I felt, how many drops I took, how I felt. Within 3 days, I was sleeping better. Within 1 week, my pain started going away in my hips and in my back. And I was so skeptical. I was still at this point, like super skeptical, that it was the CBD. So I did what a lot of people do at that point. And I let myself run out. I was like, I'm going to just, whatever, I'll reorder this later. Big mistake. If it's working for you, it's definitely the CBD. Don't let yourself run out. So I learned my lesson there, and I decided, this like literally helped my pain so much that I'm going to really dive in and really look really, really good at the science behind this so I can educate others. So what I did is I paid $20 when I ordered my next bottle, and I became an affiliate. And I'm sad to say that the entire first 30 days, I did nothing with my business. I didn't give out my link, I don't think. I really didn't do anything. I really just took the oil and tracked it in my phone. And I also really started studying it because I wanted to be able to educate people. Another thing I did is I just started going live and talking about it and just getting all these people interested to hear about it. And this was a time where it was not blowing up your Facebook wall, guys. This was, back in December 2016, 2017. So yeah, it's not big like it was now, but I got in because it helped me so, so, so much. And once I started studying it more, I realized why it was helping me. It was helping me because it has 20 times the anti-inflammatory properties as aspirin. And that's just CBD, okay? And that is one component of this bottle. This bottle contains over 100 cannabinoids and terpenes that all work together to give you these effects that everybody raves about. Hey guys, so I want to tell you guys about this product, what I found that I loved about it, and why I decided to put my name behind aligning with this brand, okay? So the very first thing I noticed that I was sold on was our 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, if you haven't heard, that has been extended to a 60-day. So I was like, I'm going to try this, and I have nothing to lose. I literally have nothing to lose. If it doesn't work, I get my money back, and I tried it, and I can tell people that I tried it, right? I can go to my normal meetings and be like, yeah, I tried it, whatever, it doesn't work, but it really does. So that 30-day guarantee really settled my mind. Now it is a 60-day guarantee. So you can use it, you can use the whole bottle, and for whatever reason, you're like, this doesn't work for me, you can get your money back. I know my hair is insane today, but that's not the point. The point is the awesome oil. Yes, 20 times the anti-inflammatory properties. Okay, so the next thing that was important to me is that our oil is grown in Kentucky, okay? So what that means is we are grown in a facility that has been growing industrial hemp for this purpose since 2014. So when it first became a thing that they wanted to try American hemp again, the FDA and the federal government made a pilot program. In that pilot program, there was one FDA approved manufacturing site and lab. And that lab and manufacturing site belongs to Gincana, who is our sole grower for our oil. So if you look up Gincana online, you will see how awesome they are. And again, the only FDA approved lab and manufacturing facility still to this day for these products in the United States. You cannot find quality and checkpoints like that for any other product. They just don't have it. So this is full spectrum. What that means is it uses the entire hemp plant. So we also have an isolate that they have isolated the CBD, and it is just CBD. Now, remember what I told you earlier, ours has the CBD plus 100 other cannabinoids, terpenes in this original bottle, okay? So that means it's full spectrum, uses the whole plant. We don't take anything out. We don't add anything in. It is what it is, right? All natural. And then I noticed the serving. So when I had first started taking another brand, I had needed like that whole like dropper, right? I had to take this like whole dropper. It was crystal clear, wasn't green. And I noticed with this, I literally only needed 5 drops 2 times a day. Guys, I have been taking this for over a year and I still only use 5 drops 2 times a day. I have been off of opiates for 12 months. 12 months this month, okay? And I have been off Xanax for 11 months. 7 months into taking this oil, my thyroid and my blood sugar results came back. I normally get them tested because remember I was on the medicine. So they came back 7 months into it. And my the nurse calls me and she's like, we're taking you off of your metformin and your thyroid medicine. Okay, cool. They had literally never heard of a thyroid fixing itself. So my thyroid either fixed itself or, all right. So again, no medical claims. I am telling you my personal story. This is what happened to me. So let me tell you guys some about the business. I told you guys why I started using it, why I picked this particular product. Another thing, you guys, that I want to mention too is with our product, one thing that I noted was we had the third-party lab results. So not just, grown by Gincana in the FDA-approved facility, but then we had another third-party lab coming in and testing it. And I want to tell you guys, I have learned so much more. I made the best decision, but I have learned even more stuff since I joined about this that is just awesome. So 2 quick facts. 1, this CBD, this hemp comes directly from a genetic strand of Charlotte's Web. So if you're familiar with cannabis and how it grows, marijuana, we have different strands, right? Same thing with hemp. You can have, one plant. And that plant, we all know a lot about Charlotte's Web because it made CBD famous, right? So Charlotte's Web was created by the Stanley brothers in Colorado for Charlotte Figueroa, a little girl, and it kind of just exploded the whole industry. Well, they took that plant and you can break off little clones, and they took that actual strand of plant and they grew another plant. And that is what Gincana uses. They use the direct genetics from Charlotte's Web plant. And then I just find that so amazing. Totally forgot the second thing I was going to tell you, but I'm sure it's going to come to me. Hey guys. So let me get back to my notes here, guys. I joined Hempworx honestly to share this knowledge that I had discovered and share this testimony. Now, a lot of things have changed since I joined the company. I joined when the company was about, I want to say we had the product about 4 months, 4 or 5 months. And now we're going into second, third year. So now we're on to the money. I already did my spiel in the beginning, the income disclaimer, which I really suck at. So again, I'm going to put it in the comments. But I want to start by saying this. This product right here, this is on the news. This is in Time magazine. This is on the cover of Time magazine. This is, you literally can't, I don't go through a day without seeing something about CBD. obviously, but I mean out and about, right? So the thing with this, you guys, is if you talk about it and you tell people and you share about it, they are like, oh yeah, I saw that on the news. I have heard CBD before. You have it, you know about it. Well, yeah, I have it. And, you can go to my website, you can order it, and it's guaranteed to work, or you get your money back. That right there, that's freaking awesome. So I never joined, though. I joined with the intent of making $500 extra a month, residual income, which means I could sit back today in my business, and I wanted to be able to sit back and still get $500 every month. Okay. So my very first month, and I'm nobody special. I have worked in the house for years. I moved to a new city. I don't know anybody. Moved actually twice. So what I'm saying is, if I can share about it and do this, you guys can too. My very first month that I promoted this product, I made $250. So that's not bad at all. Like, not bad at all, right? Month 2 promoting the product, I made $1,000. And I have here in these notes are obviously old because it says I am set to hit 5K rank in my 3rd month. But each month my pay has went up, and month 13, last month, you guys, I was paid just over $5,000, and that is consistent. Now my income is anywhere from, it's consistently went up. So it's been $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month. Last month it was $5,000. And I don't know how much is residual. I don't know if I could say, oh, well, I could just sit back and this income would just come in, but I can promise you that I could sit back and do nothing, and I would get that $500 coming in that I originally set my goal for, because the products work. They are consumable. You take them, your customers take them, and then they order more. And our company pays very, very well. We have 85% comp payouts. You do not have to keep inventory. And that's what I'm going to give you guys the lowdown here. And I was on a phone call today with a friend asking about CBD for her father. And we talked for, a long time. And we got to the point in the convo, and she had known me back when I had my photography business and my boutique, and she would come over and go shopping. And, she knows that if I'm doing this, full time, this is probably pretty good. So she asked me, well, tell me about the business part. And she was the 3rd person today that asked me to tell them about the business. So I'm like, I should probably just go live and share this. So the lowdown is, it is literally $20 to join. There is no hidden anything. You don't have to sign up for an auto ship. You don't have to stock a bunch of inventory. You don't have to keep customer info. You don't have to place orders. You don't have to ship. You don't have to do your invoice. This is what you do. You pay your $20. You get an automated system that has a website for you. Okay. You start taking it, you start educating yourself, and you start telling your friends. Well, what happens is then they order the oil, they take it, it helps them, they sign up, they tell their friends, and so on and so forth. Everybody is familiar with direct sales, network marketing, correct? I was in an old company where it was, recruit. So I really love that this isn't like that. It's different in the sense that we're not recruiting constantly. I'm not begging you to join my team. I'm not asking you to place orders. It's literally none of that. So you get your website, and I like to kind of compare it to if you're an Amazon affiliate. I have a blog. I could become an Amazon affiliate and start linking products in my blog. You would click it, take you to Amazon, you would buy it there. Amazon would ship it to you, take your payment, all of that, but then I would get a commission. That is exactly how this is. So now we have the 60-day money back guarantee. We already talked about this, no artificial extra ingredients. American company, FDA approved lab. It literally is the best. So if you have people you think could benefit from this, or people you think that have been talking about it or interested in it, why would you not go ahead and pay your $20 fee and then make commission when they're buying the product. And, you know, a Jumpstart commission pays 30 to 50%. And then with all of our other pays, we really do pay out like 85% on your comp plan. So if you're in direct sales, you're in network marketing, you already have a network of people to talk to, it just makes sense to try it. You have nothing to lose. And then tell other people. And again, not a single-use product. So people are, you know, making this residual income that's coming month after month after month because, you know, people are using this. People need this, all right? Everybody can take this, heck. We are paid weekly and monthly and straight to direct deposit. So there's no messing with anything like auto ship or, you know, oh, well, you have to cancel your auto ship or it's going to charge your card or like, you don't have to do all that, you guys. None of that. You literally pay $20. You keep using the product and you have a link to send people. Okay, so some of my favorite things about the company. So this is old, but it says we just added a new warehouse, so fast shipping. I think we've added a couple new warehouses since this has been made. In our first year as a company, this is insane. Our first year as a company, we did 9 million in sales. Okay. That was in 2017. In 2018, are you ready? We did 100 million in sales. So from 9 to 100 million is how fast this company grew in 1 year. 1 year. So if you were to get in right now, you know, where it's still not 100% mainstream, it's not a common household thing right now. You know, I kind of like to think of it as buying stock in Netflix before it was like everybody's cutting their cable, getting Netflix. Okay. This is what's happening. This is where some solid money and some solid lives are being changed. Financially, physically, you guys should definitely check this out. Okay, so there is a working app for our business. We do have a full product line. So we don't just have this. This right here is what I have made my income from, honestly, because this is our core product. This is going to work from the inside out. But we also have skincare lines. We have relief creams for arthritis. We have a pet line. We have little pet biscuits and a little pet oil. And we also have a new keto coffee. So it has your chaga mushrooms and your CBD in your coffee and creamer. And we just have a wide variety of products, you guys. So you're not just set with just oil. It's completely safe for all ages. All mammals have an endocannabinoid system. You can't take too much. There's not going to be crazy side effects. So it is something that we have products for everybody. Forbes has predicted the cannabis industry, the hemp industry, I should say, to explode by 700% in 2020. Time Magazine predicted the CBD industry to grow 10-fold this year from last year. So if you remember, in 2017, I said the company did 9 million in sales. In 2018, we did 100 million. So if Times is saying that we're going to do 10 times 100 million, that's a lot. That's a lot of money to be made. You might as well be the person that tells your friend about it, because if you don't, they're going to hear me tell them and they're going to go to my site. So might as well be you, right? Might as well be you. So is CBD legal? It is, okay. It was legal in 2014 in that farm bill that we talked about, and our company being the only ones in that pilot program. But we are 100% federally legal from coast to coast with the 2018 Farm Bill. The president signed it 2 weeks ago, and it federally brought hemp and industrial hemp back to America. So all of these products, the lab and the manufacturers are compliant with the FDA. We are not FDA approved because it's a supplement. Okay. I'm so good, Whitney. So good. How are you? So you guys, price. This bottle is $69. It will last you, I like to tell people, anywhere from like 6 to 8 weeks. So that breaks down to about $1.25 a day. Now, if you compare that with what I told you in the beginning, I was spending on chiropractor and all those meds. $69 compared to like $600 a month is like insane. I'll take it, right? So anyways, that is the business. And I will tell you guys real quick, I don't use this link a lot because it does not have closed captions. But if you guys want to take the business tour, so you have heard me talk about this video and you want to take the tour, you want to see what it's about, I'm going to put this link right here. This is a free business tour. And what it does, okay, go to jointeamgyms.com. Free business tour, you put in your email. And what that's going to do is it's going to place you in my success line. And it's going to allow me to build your team under you for this whole week. So it resets on Thursday. So if you take it today, you would have, just over 2 days to decide if the business is right for you. There's a little spot you can go and you can see all the volume under you, everything is building. You can look in the back office, and just kind of check it out. No obligation. You will get emails that will tell you, that I have put people under you and built your customers and your volume. So if it's something that remotely interests you at all after watching this video, make sure you go to that link, jointeamgyms.com, and check it out, or get a hold of me, obviously. This is what I do. I know you guys don't see me as much live on here anymore, but that is because I am here with my earbuds in on my phone, just talking to people in real life, and it has been amazing. I love it. Love this job. This year has been awesome. And thank you for everybody that has joined me already, everyone that has trusted me. I helped 102 people personally in 2018 start their CBD journey. So I hope in 2019 to do like 150, say 150. But if you haven't tried it yet, get with me. Let's get you going, and we will see how this can help you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I hope you guys all have a very awesome day. Bye, guys.